saying that they're involved in this case of pushing you to disparity in life. What would you want to say about it? Why is that you're not telling them?
Thank you. You see, I am an author. Writing is my main happiness. And one of the things that an author knows is not to state the obvious. Everybody knows who they are. There is no need to name them. Oh, ask the contemporaries of St. Stephen's College, they will tell you. Why should I tell you?
It will become officially or unofficially?
Pardon?
It will be exposed in the officially or unofficially?
The reason why I asked for a CBI inquiry is exactly this, that it's only when a thorough, comprehensive, unprejudiced inquiry is conducted will these hidden hands be revealed. I want everything to be revealed. Why are we scared of the truth? St. Stephen's College is not afraid of truth. Alright? So, I repeat, St. Stephen's College would welcome a CBI inquiry into all aspects of this case because I am completely committed to procuring justice for this young girl. I am so sad about her plight. But she will not get justice from the hands of those who have taken her hostage. That's another question.
Yes, take it.
So there were some statements made at press conference right now that suggest that many of you feel that you're being attacked because the institute being attacked because it's a minority institute. Is that what you're saying?
See, the status of the college has been contested for a long time. I don't know if you know the history of this. There was a case in Delhi High Court which was settled in 1984. A petition was filed saying that St. Stephen's College is not a minority institution. The matter went up to, this was in connection with admission procedures.
It's a historical judgment.
Yeah. The matter went up to the Supreme Court of India, and in a landmark judgment of 1992, it is titled St. Stephen's College versus University of Delhi and others. The Honorable Apex Court emphatically said that St. Stephen's College is a minority education institution. Now, as all of you know, and this is the area of my expertise, having worked with the National Commission, all of you know that institutions covered under Article 30 sub Article 1 enjoy certain constitutional rights. These are rights, these are not items of charity. And the landmark judgment of 2002, which is called TMFI Foundation versus the State of Karnataka, the 11 judges bench spelled out the ingredients of the right to administer. There are 5 facets to right to administer. One is the right to admit students from your community preferentially up to 50%. Second is the right to appoint teachers from your community provided that they meet the minimum eligibility requirement. Third is the right to initiate disciplinary proceedings and action against employees. Fourth is the right to constitute your own governing body. Fifth is the right to create a reasonable fee structure, which doesn't apply to us because we are affiliated to Delhi University and we are funded by the UGC. Now, the interesting thing is that whenever St. Stephen's College exercises its minority rights, we come under attack. I'm only observing a fact. For example, when St. Stephen's College created a policy which allowed up to 50%, which is purely within the ambit of law, of Christian students, there was a huge attack on college. Just a few months ago, when St. Stephen's College appointed 7 Christian teachers, there was another earthquake. Now, there were 81 teachers in St. Stephen's College. Even after appointing these 7 Christian teachers, there are only 11 Christian teachers out of 81. And that is considered communal. The college is only exercising its constitutional rights. I don't think there is any society anywhere in the world where, where people are attacked for exercising their rights. Now you look into the academic credentials of the 7 teachers appointed and find out for yourself whether they are not the top-notch candidates in the field. After all, selection was conducted by a board of 9 people, which also had the representative of Delhi University. There were professors from other universities. There were old boys in the board. And all selections were unanimous. There was not a single dissenting note in any. And yet it is considered to be communal. Now, you have to come to your own conclusion whether this concocted, contrived hostility to St. Stephen's College has anything to do with its minority status. I don't want to come to a judgment. But I want to say one thing, and that is, somehow there is a certain negative mentality. If an institution is doing very well, it is not liked. I'm sure you realize it. A mediocre institution will never be attacked. That's why I began at I said at the beginning itself, that the very fact that all of you have come together means, the very fact that for 8 years there was this sustained orchestrated attack on St. Stephen's College means that this is the foremost institution in the country. Right? Now I think we need to change our attitude. Rather than feel unhappy about an institution doing well, we should feel proud of it. It's our institution. It's serving our country, serving our children. So I think I would like to believe that it has nothing to do with the minority status of the college. I would also like to believe that we will emerge from this negative mentality and that we will be morally free to celebrate the great things that are happening in our midst, rather than sitting and crying about all the rotten things. It's very interesting. But the media, I say this with great respect to all of you, the media projects all the aberrations in the society, right? Why can't we now also once in a while project and celebrate the great things that are happening? Wonderful things are happening. You come to St. Stephen's College and see for yourself. Wonderful things are happening. I'll give you a small example. About 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I opened a course for the citizens of Delhi. 320 students in the age group of 18 to 82 are coming together every Saturday afternoon and sitting and studying for 2.5 hours. This is unique in the country. It doesn't happen anywhere else. St. Stephen's College is showing the way. We have 36,000 colleges, and if each college adopts 300 citizens, we will be educating about 1.2 million people without 1 rupee expense from the national exchequer. Now, things like this are never talked about. St. Stephen's College is promoting research. Research projects are going on. 2 years ago, I founded the St. Stephen's College Center for Theoretical Physics. Last year, I founded the St. Stephen's Center for Economic Studies. These things never happened in St. Stephen's College. These things are not happening in many other colleges. Nobody has, unfortunately, the eyes to see the good things that are happening. Let us now claim the moral freedom to open our eyes and to see that the grass is green still. Let's have the freedom to say that the sun still rises in the east. Let us say that life is good. It's not only, what is that electronic company? LG advertisement, right? Let's also say life is good. And I want all of you to join us in saying life is good.
Sir, presently, the Ministry of HRD has asked the agency to supervise the investigation that is going on by the internal committee.
Yes.
Don't you feel as a minority institution which has the right to establish and administer its own affairs. This is an interference by the government of India to UGC into the affairs of the country.
Not at all. Even before this matter came to me in writing, I was at that time doing a program for India Today television. From their studio, I read the news that the ministry has taken this step. I said this is marvelous and I wholeheartedly welcome this. The reason is this. St. Stephen's College is a minority institution. But it is named after St. Stephen, who was a martyr for truth. So the college has an absolute commitment to truth. Any exercise which helps in establishing the truth is absolutely welcome to us. Minority rights is nothing before truth.
Yes.
So I see no conflict between the pursuit for truth and justice and minority rights. In fact, minority rights are given to us to preserve our spiritual culture. What is the Christian spiritual culture? It is a culture of truth and justice. Jesus said, I am the truth. Jesus said, I am God's justice. So a minority institution that uses minority rights to prevent the revelation of truth is not a minority institution. Any question?
Any other question, please?
Sir,
Yes. Ah, wonderful. Good to see you.
sir, you comment on the recordings, the audio recordings that have been released.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
What do you think it is? I must tell you, young lady, what's your name?
Shraddha.
Shraddha. I must tell you that to this day, nobody has given me a copy of it. Why? Why shouldn't I have a copy of it?
So I sent you some expert.
No. I need to have the copy. I need to listen to it. I would plead with those who have copies to send me a copy so that I can listen to it. One thing I can tell you, I will never deny a word of what I have said. I would rather fall down, drop down dead than utter falsehood. This you take from me. So let me have a look at the tape. But there are two things I want to say. And in this, I'm only going to quote the young lady and quote from a program which I happened to see on India Today television. She said two things about the tapes. One, that she was asked by a teacher in the chemistry department to tape all conversations with the principal. Now you must understand, you're intelligent people, you can immediately understand. Now suppose you come to me with a problem and you find or you feel that there is something fishy about this man, he's going to take me for a ride. So from the second meeting onwards, you will take me, I can understand that. But you will certainly not begin the first conversation with taping. So it is very clear that the girl was sent by the person concerned to do a sting. This is very clear to me. Very clear to me. I don't have the slightest doubt about it. Second, she also says in the same program that she was asked by a teacher in St. Stephen's College to release the tape to the media. I mean, she could have submitted the tape to the Internal Complaints Committee with her original complaint. She could have submitted the tapes to the court when she filed the complaint. She could have given the tapes to the police when she filed the complaint. Nothing of the sort. At a certain strategic time, when 3 cases of St. Stephen's College were coming up in the court, a day before that, this is released. Now, I want to make this point very clear. Please give me your ears. What has happened in the last 5 years, 6 years is, there is a certain synchronization between the court hearing dates and the media reports. A day before my cases come up in Delhi High Court, there will be a media halchal. Now, clearly, this is meant to influence the objectivity of the court. Now, I would like to believe that judges are highly trained professionals and therefore they may not succumb to it. But I also know that judges are human beings like us. And there is a certain problem when an ambience is created, an atmospheric suggestion